Hello. Hello, and welcome to the daily political and societal tarot and astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. We have got epic troll slayers who keep us safe, and we have got a fantastic community here because of you. You've been so kind to each other and so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go, so you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed. Okay. And today's nails, which will give you a hint about, I know, it's a very obscure hint about our first okay, I'm just going to jump in. At 1 minute, 15 seconds in, this is from an actual sitting member of the government of the United States of America. I'm not making this up. Sarah grabbed this screen capture. She made a screen capture before this person could take this down. Shall I read it to you? Senator Doug Mastriano says, "It is inconceivable that the federal government has no answers nor has taken any action to get to the bottom of the unidentified drones. The fecklessness of this administration was on display last year when a Chinese surveillance balloon was allowed to fly over the entire continental United States before being shot down. Such should be viewed as a threat to our nation and citizens, and action is long overdue. We have resources and assets in our arsenal to get answers, but I suppose Ukraine is more important to the White House. January 20th can't come soon enough. This is not a meme. Nobody else added this image. He put out that tweet with this image, with the caption, breaking news, crashed drone in Orange Beach, retrieved from the water and taken to undisclosed location for further investigation." For those of you who are not steeped to the marrow in sci-fi, that is a TIE fighter from Star Wars. The fact he shared this. He shared this. And the fact that not only, okay, first of all, even if it wasn't a TIE fighter, the idea that the government would fish something like this out of if they thought it was nefarious, they would fish it out of the water. It is from Star Wars. They would fish it out of the water, strap it to a truck, and just parade it to a non-disclosed location with no covering, nothing to hide it, just out there on the highway, drawing as much attention as humanly possible to go to an undisclosed location with everybody in the world following along, because isn't that a TIE fighter? Senator Doug Mastriano, you are an idiot. I mean, seriously. Dumb as a brick. What is this? I don't know if he's taken this post down, but oh gosh, that's true, Rachel. X-Wings are the Rebel Alliance fighter ships, like that Luke Skywalker flies. The TIE fighters are Imperial, so it fits the GOP. That is true. That is true. There are some there have been some far right protests or whatever over the years, and there are, you can find them online. There are there's video footage of people who were either in a part of a different part of a parade or whatever, who happen to have like some instruments with them, and somebody like with a trumpet or something who starts playing the Imperial March as they go past. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Anyway, I understand if you're upset, but the fact is that the drones, the FAA came out with a new rule a couple of years ago that said people could fly drones at night. But there, no, that, the drones that we've been seeing, they have lights on them according to FAA rules. They've been roughly sticking to, you know, FAA guidelines on what they can do, where they can go. And people are building their own very large drones. This is not new. These are not the kind of UAPs that you might have heard about, like going up to like great big commercial jets up at, 30,000 feet. This isn't that. The drones we've been seeing have been drones. So, yeah. And yeah, that was some kind of movie prop or for a convention or something. That was a TIE fighter. So, for today's overlay, I didn't forget. Oh no. There's a different overlay every day. So today's overlay is, ta-da! And today's we've got a little matching nails today. Okay. Apple says this is not a nothing burger. I understand. And that's how you feel, and that's good. And I'm always, if I am wrong, I'm always willing to admit it. But yeah. All right. So good. Happy birthday, Veronica. All right. So Mastriano. It's really hard to get your point across when oh boy. Oh. Yeah, not a mental genius. Page of Swords. He's got a big horn to blow. I mean, he's in a position of power. So, hello, Sandra. Thank you for watching. Valor says he now says he meant to use that photo. Yeah, right. Did he really? Oh, good. Okay. Earl Grey, hot. Next thing he's going to say we're being invaded by, British balding men. I like Earl Grey tea. And who are inexplicably have a French name and a French vineyard. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. All right. Yes. Lisa, timelines have been crossed. Yes. Valerie, yes. Or by Daleks. Yes. We're being invaded by Daleks. Yes. All right. This is communication. Shedding some light on things. Chariot. It's welcome to Pluto and Aquarius. Magician, and then genius. Look, are there UAPs? Yes. Are there, is there weirdness and awfulness and all of that in the universe, or what we're going to deal with? We'll deal with things as best we can. But if these people are not willing to use facts and not willing to make arguments based on reality, why should we listen to you? Why? There's no fair argument here. There's no reasonable anything here. Even if somebody tried to tell me that the drones were from outer space, or they were from what was it? The mothership? The Iranian mothership off the East Coast, which is, the Pentagon is like, no. Even if that was a thing, if we're going to have a talk about this, then let's talk about reality. Because these are from a movie. So anyway, all right. Nonazoli. I like that. Let's be generous to the bozo. He couldn't just show us the chalk figure because it was pulled out of the water. Ms. Gibson says, how do you know that there's a mothership off the East Coast? Nobody has said how they know. How do you know there isn't? Or how do you know there is? It was, what's his name? Oh, we talked about it the other day. Al Sparks was covering it as well. They actually had the clip of the member of the U.S. government saying that there was a mothership, an Iranian mothership for the drones off of the East Coast. And then they asked the Pentagon. The woman standing there, she listened to that whole question about, is there a mothership, an Iranian mothership with the drones off of the East Coast of the United States? And she was far more patient than I would have been. That's why she has that job. Because she just said, no, there are no Iranian motherships off of the East Coast of the United States. Anyway, all right. Oh, heavens. Anyway, but this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I didn't make this up. That isn't a meme. He did this. Yes, David, where are the Star Destroyers? That's no moon. All right. All right. All right. The 13 at 1340. I'm just gonna read with the drone thing. These are exactly the kind of things that happen in Pluto and Aquarius, which is why we have to make sure that we are dealing with reality and not just making stuff up and doing a half effort version. See how I cleaned that up? Half researched argument. Raymond Pascal asking, are we great yet? Ms. Gibson says, I cannot believe we're even talking about this. Yeah. Mary Beth, notice she answered, there are no Iranian motherships off the East Coast. Yes. Susanna came in late, who posted the movie about the movie Spaceship. Mastriano. Senator Mastriano. All right, Hermit. There are people looking, keeping an eye on our airspace, looking to see what's there, what's not. There are UAPs. There is some technology out there, and has been for quite a while. I mean, I've been out of the aviation, even the outskirts of the aviation, for a good, 10, 12 years? And there was talk about stuff like that back then by pilots who saw things with their own eyes, you know. But people are keeping an eye on things and care. Temperance, Empress, Star, the Devil, and the Four of Swords. Okay. And by the way, Apple, I'm curious if you're still here. You seem very upset about this, and I'm wondering, what do you think it is? Please let us know. So, temperance of the country, Star. Yeah, we're looking up at the sky. Aquarius it rules astrology, it rules Uranus rules Aquarius. Pluto's is kicking up all this Aquarian energy. Uranus was the sky god. But this corruption and this silence here, if you're not going to argue in good faith like this, don't ignore them. Ignore them. So anyway, where was it? Hello, Marby. Hello. All right, and where was it? Betty Cantrell says nothing comes into American airspace without knowledge of the NSA. And where was it? I know I saw something here. Oh, Carol was saying, if aliens asked to be taken to our leader and it's dumpy, I would beg them to please take our leader. Keep him. Take us to your leader. Sure. Will you keep him? Will you take him back to your planet? All right. Okay. Now, because apparently this is I don't know, what would we call this? The stupid episode? The stupidity episode? Okay. Where was it? Oh no, did I do this wrong at 1:15? Hang on, I may not have refreshed. Hang on. Yeah, I think I did hit save though. Hang on, let me double check. Hang on. What? Okay, now I'm having a technical issue. But we're going to go on to ask about, wow, boy, technical issues all over the place. There was this thing, and then there was, yeah, I can't even reload this. So there was something that just came out about one of the, yeah, it's not working. One of the parts of the government at 1930, we'll do it this way. I'm sorry about that. In 1930, one of the, I'll have to look for the news article, but one of the agencies that DOGE, etc., are looking to get rid of Want to guess? Is what's the latest agency that the Republicans want to get rid of? All right, save. Sanity said, post office. Oh, not quite yet. Give it time. It's Lisa, the DNC. Joyce Masters, FDIC. No. Okay, you ready? You ready? The TSA. Yes, indeed. They're looking at getting rid of the TSA. And just, I guess, letting either privatizing things or just letting anybody just go straight to the airport gates like they used to. Tam says, heavy sigh. Yeah. Bratu says, wow, how incredibly stupid. Yes. Cat Toy says, idiots. SKG says, idiots. Elena says, TSA. Yeah. And yes, D Warrior Witch, they ain't the brightest bulbs. So they're going to succeed in getting rid of the TSA. Ba-ba-dee-dee. Come fly away. Oh boy, the Emperor. Yeah, J for genius. Donald J for genius Trump. I'm not making that up. A Republican said that that's what he said his middle name was. Sir, I was just wondering, did Donald J. Trump, what is your middle name? What does the J stand for? And Trump said, genius. You can Google it. This was a thing. This actually happened. J for genius. Yes. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, got to get the Republicans in on this. Page of Wands. Queen of Swords. Two of Swords. Queen of Cups. This is a big feeling of, are you kidding me? Keep the Republicans in line. This is, oh yeah, mental giant. Here, yeah. Trump follower. Queen of Swords. You'd have to get rid of, a huge chunk of regulations. I would guess that what they're going to try to privatize it or something, because that always works so well. And then people are like, no, I don't think I want to fly. Ace of Cups. Would you, if things keep going the way they're going, if Trump is inaugurated, the way things are going, how badly do you want to give power to Democrats in the midterms? Yeah. So, okay. Oh, and Woods. Double-sided nail stickers. Adhesive. Yep. Sorry, I've had a question, and I want to get out of the stupid. I want to walk away from the stupidity for a minute. And Wood's wondering, how do you change your nails every day? Hang on. Come on. Come out. Come out. These. They are double-sided stickies. And then I have sets of nails organized and whatnot. That's how I do it. All right. Okay. Okay. Anyway, that really did feel like if they try to do this and they try to even switch over to like a privatization or something, it does feel like a whole lot of people saying, I don't think I'm going to fly for a while. Yeah. So, let's go on to 2540. Now, I heard conflicting things on this, so please let me know the latest if I am behind the times. But Judge Merchan ruled that Donald Trump's felony convictions in the New York hush money case should not be tossed out because of the Supreme Court's ruling on presidential immunity. Thank you, Judge Merchan. The judge did not, however, rule on a motion from Trump's attorneys to dismiss the conviction because Trump has now been elected president. Although if he's saying that that's why motion to dismiss, why would you just... Anyway, will this end up going away after all? Cat, wait, this is correct. Thank you. Thank you. "34 felony convictions." I just... feels like a downshift. Those of you who were are old enough to know how to drive a stick shift. Although my father did have to explain to me what a choke was on the older cards. So, but you know, but it feels like a downshift. Theft, fraud, card for the reading. 3 of Wands. These are his high-priced attorneys. Not necessarily meaning they're good, but they're high-priced, and their arguments. And this Page of Swords with the Page of Cups. This just feels like it just weakens. This isn't being thrown out. This could be things being put off, or just Matthew says Bragg is asking to sentence Trump now to end the case, but serve it after. He's not the president anymore. Yes, please. Please. And yes, Lisa, about the last thing, the real question is, who's paying Trump to get rid of the TSA? How much money is he going to get? Dave says motorcyclists still have chokes. Ah, okay, thank you. Let's have a look at that, because this will Trump. No, that makes him sound like he's been taken advantage of, and he is not the victim. Oh yes, Sherry W. I remember that very well. Thank you for reminding us. Yes, Louis Gomert's amazing question. But right now, will Trump get 2915? Will Trump get sentenced? 29. Will Trump get sentenced sooner rather than later, or whatnot? At 29. There. Trump getting sentenced for the 34 felony convictions. Oh, yeah, Dave, I call the Red Hat freaks Trump chumps. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, they're definitely, they've been taken advantage of willingly, but still. But, all right. Sentencing. Will Trump get sentenced now rather than later on, yes, Raymond, 34 felony convictions. And then just, yeah, you just have to serve it later. So you're saying there's a chance. Of course, the card for the reading, three of wands, Trump not waiting for his ship to come in, wanting it to. Chris Matthews says, also Bragg suggested following the law that applies when a defendant dies between conviction and sentencing. I guess there's a law in the books. The defendant dies between conviction and sentencing, wouldn't that mean it goes away? Yeah, he's trying to knock things down. First card for the reading is adding insult to injury. Yeah. Lunacy of dismissing it. Yeah. Page of Cups is in the middle. Oh gosh, I hope Bragg and Mershon are up to this task. I do have a tower, but it's next to this Nine of Cups. Three of Pentacles, which is their plan. Well, you definitely get a moon card here. And if Trump was given a sentence for his 34 felony convictions, they would then, the right would go into just this weird overdrive to, you know, tear apart anything that would hurt their Fuhrer. Joyce Matthews says, no, the person still gets sentenced. I forgot where I heard this. Maybe on Keith Olbermann. Okay, thank you, Joyce. Will Trump be sentenced? No, rather than. Card for the reading is, that would be sentencing, being sentenced. Eight of Cups. The convictions are still there. Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. This just feels like the right mobilizing to, in government, the Trump's flunkies and reprobates, and geniuses with a J, going into overdrive to try to stop this. I don't know. I'm not liking the weak cards there. The Page of Cups, the Trump's base of power, those who fight for him, out in the light, burdened, Trump burdened. There's a chance, but then again, don't forget, right now, the outer planets are in charge. So I'll have to see if I can find out more information about, is there, I would imagine there is a chart for the, well, the trial, of course there's a trial chart, but the trial's over and he was convicted. So I'm trying to figure out what I could look at, or just look at Trump's chart itself. Come on, Marshawn, grow a spine, please, grow a spine, and Bragg. Don't give any quarter. Do not. So, okay. All right, at 3450, we'll read on this. I don't think anybody, I don't think it's going to make any difference, but Trump has made demonizing even legal immigrant guest workers or he's been demonizing even legal immigrant guest workers, most notably the Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio. Remember that? Good times. The CNN on Monday reported, however, that Trump's businesses have been hiring such workers in record numbers in the past year. Quote, in 2024, the Trump Organization businesses were approved to hire 209 foreign guest workers. This is nearly double from the number a decade ago. It's the highest number for the Trump businesses we have for any year on record, according to government data, unquote. I know, Lois. No. Wait, should I go get some pearls to clutch? The hypocrisy is just... If it was a smell, it would be the bog of eternal stench. Weird. Page of Swords. Well, Trump's a bully. That's why he's interested in doing this. And he's always angry at the other because he's too stupid to understand this size and scale of humanity and economics and et cetera, et cetera. I've got a tower. Knight of Swords. That's regulators hurting people. Chariot, this big deal, but then Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Do you remember the times that Trump has been called out to his face on like late night TV? Who was it who said, oh, these are your ties? He was complaining about China and Chinese manufacturing, and was it Colbert or somebody was like, your ties here. This is made in China. He was caught. He was absolutely caught, called out for it. And he just went like, aren't I clever? Oh, well, that's what I've got here. Oh, well. Yeah, will he destroy lives if he gets the chance, if he wants to? It was Fallon. Thank you, Mystical Feline. Letterman, says Sue Collins. Yeah. Joy 70 says, I like this tarot deck. This is the Aquarian Tarot. This is one of the first decks I ever bought. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Okay. Yeah, Letterman. Thank you, Francis. Okay. All right. At 3850, guess what? President-elect Dumpy said Monday that 49,000 federal workers will be fired unless they stop working from home and come into the office. The man who swanned into work in the White House at noon after spending his morning watching TV and playing on his phone. But, oh, all you little people, you better be inconvenienced. You better have to spend money on fuel and parking and a lot of other stuff that comes along with all of that and you coming back to the office. And golfing, yes, yeah, exactly. But not him. Thank you, Anne. Betty Cantrell with the expense, exactly. Yeah. Odd. Four of Swords. That was the pandemic. Two of Swords. Using electronics, choices that were made, things that were set up. By the way, it also saves money for American taxpayers if federal workers and what have you can stay home. You don't have the same overhead for the businesses. Not the businesses, the buildings that you need. Fool. It's cruelty for the sake of cruelty. It's not about it's not about anything reasonable. Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles. These are people who are already poorly paid. You're also putting them in more danger. Sabine, yes, it means less pollution. This is dumb, and it hurts people. This reminds me of, did any of you ever read the book Nickel and Dimed? Really good book. I want to say it was a sociologist or somebody, but she basically took a bunch of lower paying jobs, such as maid or, like house cleaning, for like Mary Maids or whomever, bunch of different low paying jobs. And one of the things she said she found, even the policy of this major, whoever it was, I'm not sure, saying it was necessarily Mary Maids. I don't remember exactly what company she worked for. Waitress, yes, that Betty, yeah. But when she was cleaning houses, she said that it was really upsetting, or it's kind of offensive, because one of the things that they really promoted at this huge business was that your kitchen floor would be cleaned, but it wouldn't just be cleaned, that there would be somebody on their hands and knees cleaning the floor in your kitchen. Why? And that she said the number of times when you have women who would very much be like her peers in her regular job, it's like they wanted to specifically watch her. Of all the things they'd like move to the kitchen table, or they'd do something so they could watch her on her hands and knees cleaning the kitchen floor. Why? You want to watch a cleaner, I get it, but why that? And why was that a thing? Because it's demeaning. Completely unnecessary. Yeah. And this is that. But you don't. Yes, Kelly, cruelty is the point. Yeah. Beth, a power trip. Yes. But again, this is how you get a reaction, because that hierarchy thing and taking part in that is very much a Capricorn thing. I'm not saying all Capricorns are like that. They're good and bad sides to each sign. The bad side of Capricorn is hierarchy. I mean, you think of the British aristocracy. It's even hard for us to wrap, as Americans, it's sometimes hard for us to wrap our heads around the kind of stratification of society that you really have trouble changing. And it's not even as bad as it used to be. But we're not in Pluto and Capricorn anymore. We're in Pluto and Aquarius. And Aquarius is in some respects a reaction to everything that's wrong with the negative side of Capricorn. This is dumb. This is dumb. And everybody gets more fixed in their beliefs because Aquarius is a fixed sign. So you don't get flexibility. So these jerks, they become bigger jerks. They become more fixed in their hierarchical, cruel, I am above you, money, material, not money, material ways. Doesn't end well. Does not end well. Yeah. Sabine says, we don't understand this. We want to uplift people. Yes, a rising tide raises all boats. That doesn't mean trickle down economics, which we know doesn't work. Yeah. Lisa says, I'm a double Capricorn, but I'm not one who looks down on people. Like I said, I have a weakness for Capricorns. I don't know why. I don't have anything in Capricorn except my current progressed sun. It doesn't, I have to keep telling myself. It's just like, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. The elegance, there's this inherent elegance, this hardworking, thoughtful, there's just the classy side to Capricorn that is just really appealing. And, other really good things about Capricorn. But there's a negative side of Capricorn. I'm a Scorpio. I mean, I don't know that there's any sign that gets a worse rap than Scorpios. But there's a good side of Scorpio and there's a bad side. So anyway. Lewis says, I couldn't hear you from my high horse. Please repeat. That was good. David says, you have Cancer in your chart, so opposites attract. Oh, David, is that what it's doing? Oh, gosh. Something's got to explain it. Who was it? Or somebody a while back. I went to Sarah. There was some artistic guy somewhere, an artist, and I was like, oh, gosh, darn it. Capricorn artistic ectomorph. Stop it. It never works out. So. All right. Shenanigans says Geminis get a worse rap. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Sassy Cat says I'm an Aries. Jen Lynn Tarot. She's a quadruple Aries, I think. It's amazing. Yeah, and I love that. I'm talking too much, but I love that. As much as some people say, well, I don't like astrology because you get pigeonholed or what have you. It's like, no, you have so much in your chart. There's this huge tapestry and everybody is supposed to be different. Everybody is allowed to be different. I love that. I love the Aries people, the people I know who are very active and straightforward, or brave, or, I like the Scorpios who, it's sunny and it's good, but then you get this part with it that just loves this depth, and on and on. David says, you're Scorpio, so I know Taurus well too. I know Taurus. I married a Taurus. Yep, my ex had his son was directly across from mine. Yeah. But anyway. All right. And since it's constantly changing as the planets move. Yeah, then you start adding in progressions and all of this other stuff. So, yep. All right, I just talked there. But, oh, that's lovely. Veronica says my hubby's playing Santa today for the kids and the elderly. Love it. Oh, yay. That's lovely. Sassy Cat says being an Aries and straightforward often gets me in trouble. But it's great. Evelyn says I'm a Scorpio. I married a Taurus. There you go. Dave says I married a Taurus. Excellent. All right. So anyway, what questions I didn't get to, I'll carry over to tomorrow. But other than that, you're not alone. We're in this together. There are good days ahead. All right. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hang in there. All right. And as usual, tomorrow at 11:30, I'll be back on the Stay Calm channel. These are YouTube channels. We'll be back here. I'm here every single day. These are every day. And then creative sprints today from 3 to 6. So bring your projects. We focus on being productive and getting stuff done. I'm also currently, I recorded a how-to video on cash stuffing for the color organization channel. I just need to edit it this afternoon. So hopefully it will be up this evening. Fingers crossed. All right. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hang in there, and I will see you later. All right.